Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing our monthly electric car lease deals of the month. Now, there has been, as many of you probably already know, an ongoing global shortage when it comes to semiconductor chips and just generally lead times. So the focus of today's video is just going to be in stock vehicles, nothing that's going to require a factory order. I know people have ordered cars that is factory order that were promised certain delivery dates that have been pushed back 2, 3, 4, even 6 months in some cases. So nobody really wants to wait a year for a car unless they absolutely love and want that car. So we're going to be focusing on in-stock deals, which means this is stuff that's already sitting in the dealership or in the car lot and should hopefully be with you from time of order to receiving the vehicle in about, let's say, 2 to 6 weeks, depending on how quickly you can go through the relevant documentation. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so the first car we're going to be looking at of the three vehicles that we're going to go through today is and we've mentioned this previously, the Nissan Leaf. Now, this is in stock, it's dependable. As mentioned before, Nissan has been around with the electric car, the Leaf specifically, for over a decade now. And this is a pretty decent deal. So it is the entry level Akenta, and you're looking at assuming 5,000 miles annually. Again, you can tweak the miles if you wanted to, but a 3-year deal, £3,295 up front and £249 and 60 pence a month. So that's not too bad. And again, this is inclusive of VAT. So if you are a business lease owner, you can potentially save something there. And the car itself is, we've seen it before. It's relatively reserved in its looks, but it's dependable. As mentioned, Nissan has been doing electric cars now, specifically with the Leaf, for a long time. I think the car looks decent. It's great for a family. It's got a decent amount of space and tech, relatively nice and modern looking interior, plenty of space in the back if you need to fit child seats or anything like that, and a decent knee-sized boot. Now you're gonna get here I'm not sure if this is accurate, but it might be. So the claimed range here is saying is 168 miles combined, so that might be relatively close to what you will get in the real world. And you've got an insurance group of 21E, so that is going to be relatively cheap to insure, and still 0 to 60 in less than 8 seconds, so it's not slow. So it's not bad, and that's the first car that we are looking at in terms of our recommended deals for May. The second car we are looking at is the Fiat 500 Icon. So this is actually one of the higher level trims of the Fiat 500, and this is more for those who are looking for in-town city driving. So 3-door, compact, and as you can see here, delivery is in less than 1 month, so it's ideal. And we're looking at a monthly payment of £226 a month, deposit 2,700 for an electric car in today's market. That's pretty decent, to be honest with you. And also they are throwing in free AA breakdown cover and free change of term or mileage. So I assume that's meaning you can adjust the miles or the length of the term free of charge. Now it is £6.92 more than it has been in the last 30 days, but that's not too much, to be honest with you. It's still a decent, good deal, I think, and least Loco rather have given it a score of 83. And we can see here the car. So you guys all know what the Fiat 500 looks like. It's been around for a long time now with minor evolution as opposed to revolution when it comes to the updates. It does, however, once we come to it in a sec, have a recently revised modern interior. So you do get a digitalized cockpit, a new steering wheel, a much larger infotainment screen. It does look pretty nice inside. And yeah, for a decent small 3-door in-town car, it's relatively decent option. The range here is saying city for 286 miles, combined real world probably you're looking at about 186, which is not too bad. Insurance group 17D, so it's going to be ridiculously cheap to insure if that is something you're after. It's not the quickest, 0 to 60 at 9 seconds, but again, it's a good deal, and the Icon is one of the higher specs of the Fiat 500, so you get things such as cruise control included, as mentioned, the 7-inch instrument cluster behind the wheel, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, all as standard. So it's a decent option to look at. And the final car we're going to look at, and this is a brand that we've touched on before, which is the MG, but this is the MG Motor UK ZS, so slightly more expensive than the previous MG that we did look at. And the reason I am pinpointing this deal here, so this is with the trophy trim level. There is other trim levels available in stock as well on Lease Loco for this particular car, but the reason I've picked out this specific deal is because there is no deposit. So it's just 1 month. So you're looking at £318.70 per month, but there is no deposit, just the £360 broker fee. So that's pretty cool. So if you guys are looking for a low deposit or a no deposit deal, this is pretty excellent. It is a 4-year deal with, again, the 5,000 miles. And I think the car actually, it looks pretty decent. It's spacious. It's high up if that's something you want. So like a mini sort of SUV. It looks relatively modern, decent. I actually particularly like this blue. As you can see here, it's got the Android Auto or Apple CarPlay in this particular image. Spacious, clean, modern, minimalist interior. I think it looks really, really nice, and there is plenty of space inside as well. Looking at the car details, so you got a claimed combined range here of 198 miles, so that's not too bad. Insurance group is a little bit more than the other two cars, the Nissan and the Fiat, but it's still under 30, which means it's not going to be too expensive to insure at Group 28A. 0 to 60 in 8.2 seconds, so that's not too bad. Now, I think if you are after something, you don't want to put any deposit down, you just want to go straight rentals, nothing up front. It's a 4-year deal. This is something pretty decent to go for. This is the one with a 51 kilowatt hour battery pack. As mentioned on Lease Loco, there are other specs that you can go for, but this is the one without any deposit. Thanks for watching, guys. Nice, short and sweet for this week's video. If you are looking to lease either one of the 3 vehicles that we mentioned today or any other car from Lease Loco, please use my link down below, which is available in the description. And as always, please do remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I will be back with another video as always next week. So peace out and see you soon.